Well, welcome to the second Gold Carp Coaching Junior Fishing. We've got Jack here. Hi Jack, you okay?
Yeah.
Callum, you were here last year, weren't you?
Yep.
And we've got Scott's come down for a couple of lessons because there's a lot to learn off me, Scott, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. And we've got Dom as well. Dom's new to the club and new to the junior event. We've never seen you before. Oh, nice to meet you, mate. It's nice to see you too. Right, what we've done is I've come down and I want to learn you something now, right? We're on a 48-hour session. I've worked it all crafty, right? I've gone on the internet. And guess what I've got here, right? This is your first lesson when you go to a lake. Get the postcode of the lake, yeah? Put it in Met Check, yeah? Look up Met Check. It's the best weather forecast for fishing, guaranteed, right? Because you have all these. You've got like temperature, feels like, rain, pressure, direction of wind. That's what you're looking for, direction of wind, and you're looking for low pressure. Guess what? We've got no low pressure and the wind's everywhere. So we're up against it this weekend. It's going to be tough. Don't think it's going to be easy fishing this weekend, because it ain't. It's going to be hard. I don't want you to really put lots of bait in. I want you to try and fish and make a bite, and then introduce bait as you're making a bite, like you used to do when you used to go maggot fishing. You've all done maggot fishing, haven't you? What do you do when you put a few maggots in first, Jack, and what do you do after you catch a few? Put some more in. Remember one thing, you can always put in, but you can't take away. Remember that for this trip, because I think it's going to be needed. But we'll have to wait and see. Right, I brought in a new lesson for you now, and basically we've gone through it before, and we're going to go through it again. I've asked you all about how do you know what all the fins are on a fish earlier on. Some of you were a bit like stuck, you didn't know what it was. Why do we need to know what all the fins are for, Jack?
So you can hold them and like fish recognition.
So you fish recognition. So we need to know what the scales are, I mean what the fins are on the fish for fish recognition. So if someone says to you, oh, it's got no pelvic on the left hand side, or it's got no anal fin when the head's in your right hand and all this, you know what they're talking about now, don't you? Right? So we're going to see if this has worked. Right, holding it back so you can't see the names. What's this fin?
Anal.
Jack, what is it?
Anal fin.
Speak louder.
Anal fin.
Anal fin. What fin's this, Don?
Pectoral.
Pectoral fin? Did you say that? Yeah, well. Scott?
Pelvic. Anal fin.
Anal fin. So you all know it now, don't you? Yeah? So when you do your question and answers later on, you ain't going to get them wrong, are you? No. Right? Okay then. What fins do you hold the fish with? Scott, name one fin.
Anal.
Anal fin. Oh, we got it there, haven't we? So you hold the fish all the time by the anal fin and the pectoral fin, yeah? What fin sticks up?
Dorsal.
Oh yeah, there you go. You gotta be quick. What fin do you actually see the most? When a fish is in the water, what's the one where you go, tail fin, yeah. You always see the tail fin going up, don't you? Right? So, name the 3 fins, Jack, that are on the bottom of the carp.
Pelvic, anal, pectoral.
Fantastic. Name the 2 that aren't on the bottom of the carp, Donovan.
Tail and dorsal.
So we're all used to this here now, aren't we? We're getting used to it. Right. Callum, name all 5.
Pectoral fin, anal fin, pelvic fin, tail fin, dorsal fin.
Right, got all them. Scott, name the fins starting from the eye, going backwards, back again. So if you imagine that's the fish there, yeah? You've got to name them all the fins starting that way.
Top.
From the eye to the top, back around again. Name all the fins.
Dorsal. Tail. Anal.
Callum?
Pelvic.
Pelvic.
Right. Pectoral, yeah? So it goes dorsal, tail, anal, pelvic, pectoral. Right. One more question. Mick on the camera. Name the fins, beginning with P, the two fins.
Pectoral and pelvic.
See, so we're all clued up now. You've all learned that. Did you all know that when you first come?
No.
No one did not. You didn't all know that. So now you've just learned something, just by me holding my little magic fish up, right? So we've done another little session here now. Identification of different types of carp. Yeah, we've identified the dorsal fin, and all the fins, the pectoral fin. So we know we can give recognition to a fish by its fins, and also you know where to hold the fish by its fins. Yeah, and you've identified that, right? Fish parts, body parts, fins. Yeah. Now we're going to name the fish. What are in the British waterways? Yeah. So first of all,
Mirror
shout louder, Jack.
Mirror carp.
Mirror carp. Next one,
Common carp.
common carp. Yep, got that right. Next one.
Koi carp.
Good boy. Come on, Dom. Don't let us down now.
Leather carp.
Leather carp. Yes. Mick.
Cruising.
Cruising carp. Yes, we've all gotten it. Jack.
Fully scaled.
Nice one. Callum.
Ghost carp.
Yep. Scott.
Linear.
Dom.
Wild carp.
Well done. Mick.
Grass.
Oh, you've done well here. Right. Can't believe it. You've aced it. Well, seems you've aced it. I think you deserve a little reward there, actually, lads. Well done. I think I've coached you as well there. Did you learn anything there? Did you recognise any fish that you didn't know was there?
Wild carp.
You didn't know about a wild carp, Jack? Wild carp. See, there's always something there that you don't know. So you've learned something. You've all learned something on 2 lessons now. What are the lessons that you've learned on?
Fish identification. And
Fish
fins.
identification
Fins.
and body identification, yeah? And how to hold it safely, yeah? What fins to use, and everything else. You've done well. I'm proud of you. So, Dave's been rolling bait again, and he's still got me using his bait. I can't get off it. He keeps now, Joe. He's so nice. So, what's happened now? Last year, you had the what did you have? The monster crab. It wasn't. It was the monster crab he gave you last year. Yeah, and you gave you pungent squid pop-ups.
Oh yeah.
That's right. He gave you pungent squid pop-ups. This year, I've moaned and I said to him, "No, we don't want monster crab. It stinks. It's horrible." So he said, "All right then." He goes, "I won't give you the monster crab. I'll give you some of pungent squid." I said, "Oh no pungent squid, Dave. That's my bait. They're not having that. That's all mine." So I've said no, and we've ended up getting pungent squid. So you got a kilo of pungent squid, 16 millis here off Dave. You're getting 1 kilo of that, 16 millis. It's a very good bait. It's caught a lot of fish over the last 2 years. It speaks for itself. You've seen me fishing with it in the winter as well. I've adapted it with the hemp oil, well, the pungent hemp, and I've adapted it. It's a great fish meal, catches all year round. And also, I've got to give you some of my specials, 12 millis. I don't like this junior stuff. I've always got to give up all my good stuff. I love these. These are specials, these. The 12 millis, the smaller, the harder for Dave to roll, which I like doing. I love phoning them up and saying, "Oh, I'll have 40 kilo of 12 millis. Oh, great. Yet the smaller. But I like using small baits, and I like using a bigger bait with it as well. So what we'll be doing is we're using 12 millis and 16 millis, just to get the fish preoccupied and picking on different sizes because it's been pressured this year. So we've got to our little edge having 2 sizes. Yeah. So there's a bit of pungent squid for you there. I'll smell it. I'll smell it. It's not as bad as the monster crab. It won't make you go. Ugh. It won't make you go. Oh, I think I'm going to catch loads of carp on this. Still smells like tomato sauce. Do you know what's happened there, don't you? Dave's probably been eating like ravioli or something and it's fell in the base mix and he's going, oh, because he's always eating, Dave. Likes the food. Right. Now, we have got something. You eating that again?
Yeah.
Your parents feed you before you come down here. Right, we've got something here now. We are very lucky. Very lucky. We've been given something now, right, and we're all going to be field testing this weekend for Dave Mallon Products. He's given us a brand new hook-bait. No one's used these before. He's given them to me. These are my specials, so no one's used it. Gives to the juniors, so it's quite good that he's done this. And the Slayer Chili Squid Kelch pop-ups. No one's used these. We're the first ones to use them. And they're white in colour. Yeah. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting these on their own. We're going to try and fish singles on this. Yeah. This is going to be our single bait. And then if eventually you end up catching a few fish and it slow down again, I want you to sort of like tip this with a pungent squid. Yeah. So we've got that. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Yeah, or a single on its own. I want to see if these can catch on their own. We're on a prolific water and it's possible to do it. Yeah, right. So you've picked your swims. You've had 2 lessons. You've learned a lot already, which I'm very surprised at, man. You know, I'm not really, because I asked quite a few adults. I run it with the adults at first. Some of them failed as well. So you've done well. You've listened, you've took on board what I've said to you. We've gone through the fish identification, we've gone through the fins identification. Not one of you's got it wrong. So I must be learning you's good then, mustn't I? So we've done all that now. We've had our little chat. You've all picked your swims. It's all been done fairly. So what I want you to do now, I want you to take your Dave Mallon Products and go and catch me some carp. Okay? Yep. And cut.